Hi, welcome to Zenagallery. My name is Zena, and I'm going to provide an energy reading for today. So let's see what we have. So the first message that I have is make sure you are softly focusing on tender touch when it comes to self, when it comes to nurturing self, when it comes to emotional health, um, intuition, spiritual development, prayer and meditation. Make sure you're having faith in the process when it comes to any type of healing or knowledge within self. Let's see if there's anything else with this. When it comes to what you wants you, so make sure when you are praying or setting your intentions or your desires, make sure you're calling in that energy and reminding yourself your blessings want you too. So if you want your blessings, they want you too. Make sure you're not like rejecting that energy, and that you are worthy what is already with you. So just make sure you're like focusing on your strengths and working on your weaknesses. That's what I'm getting. Make sure you're restoring and replenishing. So resting, um, eating healthy, drinking healthy, taking care of mind, body, spirit, and the word wants to be written. So basically, book of life, your destiny, your purpose, it wants to be written. So just make sure you're having faith in that process and believing that you're worthy of those things and calling in those things. So prayer, meditation, asking Most High God. All right, let's see what else. So these three, let's see, I have three short prayers here. You, Lord, are a compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in love and faithfulness. Psalm 86. If I say my foot slips, your mercy, O Lord, will hold me up in the multitude of my anxieties within me. Your comfort delights my soul. Psalm 94. And the last one here is, Lord, may you be praised forever and ever. Yours, O Lord, is the greatness, the power, the glory, the victory, and the majesty. Everything in heaven and on earth is yours, O Lord, and this is your kingdom. 1 Chronicles chapter 29. So that goes along with the message of you are worthy. Believe in yourself. Continue to say your prayers, meditate, and continue to stay with the process. All right, let's see what else. This is just a short energy reading. Let's see. Spiritual development. All right, so when it comes to reflection, so self-reflection, reflecting on things that make you happy or you want to make yourself happy. Any shadow work that needs to like basically be worked on when it comes to any childhood traumas or any adulthood traumas or anything that you're not sure about within self-development or about self when it comes to self-reflection and your happiness, or anything that's just kind of like a mystery, and basically that you're self-rejecting upon yourself possibly. This is all about self and personal development. So basically not putting the blame on anything outside of self. Okay, so people, place, or thing, not putting the blame on why us as an individual is not happy. Okay, let's see what else. When it comes to anything that is kind of like mysterious or mystery, or just like behind a hidden door, or behind anything that's just hidden within sight or within it goes back with the faith, or like anything that we're lack of faith upon, just make sure you're going with the flow and cleansing that energy as much as possible. So staying in prayer and meditation, and just taking your time. So I'm getting a lot of take your time, be patient with yourself. Anything that's kind of hard, make sure you're taking a step back to work through that process and going with the flow. And definitely just staying in prayer and calling on any assistance when it comes to spiritual discernment or spiritual development, or just like personal development when it comes to any earth experience or human behavior. Let's see what else. Or just mind health, just thinking and routine, our daily routine. Let's see, when it comes to any sadness and the flow of, let's see, so self-rejection or any sadness, make sure you're balancing that with comfort. So just really making yourself comfortable as much as possible. I know it's a lot going on in the world. It's a lot going on, just like, work, or just our personal lives, or families, or communities, or just like within self. Just make sure like you're making yourself comfortable when it comes to any sadness and any things that are kind of like mysterious, or just like anything that we as individuals may have been rejected from when it comes to work-life balance, or people, place, or thing, or any type of relationships. Let's see what else. Okay, so I'm getting like really good energy when it comes to any like surrendering. So that means surrendering the Most High, God, prayers, or any type of disruption or interference when it comes to prayer. So no matter what you as an individual may belief as far as religion or the spirituality, just make sure that you are trying to develop some type of uh, routine or regimen when it comes to surrendering, okay, to self, when it comes to saying prayers, studies, or learning who your beliefs, or what faith, or what religion, or just not allowing any disruption or interference when it comes to the Most High or God. Again, this is just an energy reading. So let's see what else. When it comes to any type of when it comes to any like sweetness, or any type of just like affection or love, or possibly, if this may apply to a man or woman, if you're looking for love or sweetness outside of yourself, now is not the time for that. It's basically trying to, the energy here in this reading is saying that it's like trying to rob you of basically like self-love. So that could just be, outside forces. That could just be self. Maybe we feel like we're not lovable. So just make sure that type of thinking or behavior, that energy is being cleansed. Okay, everyone is worthy of love. The more you can love yourself, then you have an opportunity to allow others to love you. But if we don't love ourselves, then we will continue to pick up people, place, or thing that doesn't like love us, or care about us, or can show any type of sweetness or affection or anything of those things. And then there'll be basically a lack of trust. Okay, a lack of trust within self, and we won't have trust or belief to love others. And this is not about believing in others of, are they capable of loving us. It's just basically, if we love ourselves, then we would know if they love us or care about us. And putting that trust and prayer into Most High God, so that we can have the beautiful sweetness and love and joy and connection and support and affection and stuff like that. Make sure you're staying in the energy of using your intuition, okay? Like spiritual discernment, asking those questions, being straightforward, and not allowing the lack of using your intuition, or like your energy, or like your spirit, to cause anxiety, okay? If you're feeling stressed about something, or thing is making you feel anxiety or just like conflict when it comes to trusting yourself or others, just make sure you're resting. If you're feeling like any type of rejection when it comes to love or support, just make sure you're resting and not putting yourself in isolation, and basically strengthening your faith. You know, faith is like a muscle, so you want to focus on strengthening your faith, and that faith goes to Most High God. So again, like, this is not a force when it comes to religions or beliefs or spirituality. Just the more we take care of ourselves, then we have an opportunity to make healthier choices, and that's really what this is about. It's a humanity reading. This has to do with personal development, spirituality, any type of energy that could be causing any type of blockages. And those blockages come from lack of belief or lack of faith or lack of feeling that we're worthy of great things. And it could also be from low energy. So just make sure, your energy's not being drained as much as possible. And if you are, make sure you're balancing and you're cleansing. Possibly, getting some exercise on or getting some type of cleansing regimen or going to meditate in prayer. Just really replenishing your energy at this time. Taking back your energy from anything that is draining your energy, robbing you of your faith, making you just feel confused. Like, it's not a great place to be when it comes to you feeling low on energy, you're not having faith or believing in anything, and you're feeling rejected and isolated from the world. So just make sure when you are feeling that, make sure you're resting and possibly getting around people that are supportive, any type of support groups, healthy support groups. So it doesn't have to be people, place, or thing when it comes to family and friends. If you're not receiving that, just make sure you're like creating some type of movement so that you're not misery loves company, so you're not just like dwelling in that energy and continuing to pick up other people's energy. And that could just be from the TV, music, from social media that's causing anger or rage or depression or anxiety, making you feeling less than. Okay, make sure you're focusing on your creativity, your determination, things like that. Arts and crafts. Start small if you don't know where to start. Maybe reading books, listening to more inspirational music, or listening to inspirational prayers, or stuff that can possibly help with getting you started in the right direction. Especially if you're just feeling low on energy, faith, and just looking at the world and just feeling hopeless. So that's the energy I'm getting. I'm getting that this could apply to a man or woman or just like humanity in general. There may just be like really, really a lot of low vibrations, going on. And, everybody's entitled to their own phase. We're all in a different chapter. Nobody's perfect. But if that is not your pace anymore, your phase anymore, your chapter anymore, it's time to really create some movement for yourself so that you can focus on your creativity and your determination. And sometimes we really have to leave everything alone that is not of those chapters or phases or beginnings or endings when it comes to overall health and overall energy and faith. Okay, so make sure you're just using your determination, focusing on your creativity, be flexible, start shedding a light on some stuff, start working through these things. It's not easy, it could be really hard, and really digging and digging really, really deep when it comes to your personal peace. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, so I'm getting focus on your peace and focus on your abundance. Okay, so work-life balance, focus on mind, body, spirit, and rest. So I'm getting a lot of rest and Sabbath for your soul and for your mind and for your body. Let's see what else. So a lot of nourishment, a lot of newer ideas for nourishment, especially if you just used to doing the same old regimen and it's just not working for you, and You don't want to do it. You have to really use your determination to push yourself to create some new ideas, to find some things that will make you happy and release any type of blockages or restraints or interferences or I'm just getting a lot of, I mean, yeah. So as far as when it comes to success, don't worry about your success. All right, success comes from God and self. All right, success comes from what we do as an individual so that we can create our success. And you ask most high and God and prayer and meditations so that you can continue to focus on what gifts you may have, or what direction, or what light path, or what can you possibly create out of nothing. So from nothing into something, or something out of nothing. Okay, so just make sure by going that process, or even taking that in consideration, or even getting started on that baby steps, that is protected. So don't worry about loss, lack of poverty. Okay, outdated thinking, um, thinking that you're not going to have enough. All of that stuff blocks your success. So just make sure you're really serious when it comes to protecting your success. You have the power to either protect your success or really cancel your own success. So that is the perspective and the mindset you should be focusing on when it comes to personal success. And success doesn't always have to be finances or abundance. It could be mind, body, spirit, soul. The better you can get with that area, then the rest will come, finances, or, abundance, or creating new jobs, or creating new projects and stuff like that. So just make sure you're being real cautious when it comes to so that would be the question: what is success to you, right? So if you haven't been successful when it comes to success, and you just haven't been happy, then that means there's something that needs to change. Maybe the success that you think you want, that's not success. So just make sure you're asking yourself and digging deep when it comes to, and being very cautious on what you think success is. Okay, success could be as simple as, sitting by a tree, reading a book, and having lemonade. So just, you know, it's baby steps. So say if that isn't success to you, maybe that's something you need to start adding in your personal regimen, or just that's just an example, but adding into your life. And then success starts building as stones, and then before you know it, then you've moved major blockages out the way that us as individuals, we sometimes create these blockages. Continue to focus on being confident, okay, but don't be so confident that you're being cocky. So I'm getting possibly a little ego. Just be cautious when it comes to, there's a difference with being aggressive, or being assertive, or being firm, or just being, really, really, like, you think you the shit. Everybody, it's not wrong with having confidence, but you can't be thinking you better than everybody, or want to put people down. So that's not what it's about, right? That is fear-based thinking. That is thinking there's not enough success for everyone, right? um Continue to focus, be in that student energy, especially if this is something that new you're trying to figure out when it comes to, so, or possibly taking ego classes, or I don't know if there's ego classes, but just taking the initiative to learn more about when it comes to what confidence really is, and really digging deep in the spirit and in the core. And if that's something that you're struggling with, then you want to take it to your creator, most high, God, on why is there issue when it comes to confidence, because that's fear. That's a liar. Fear is a liar. That comes from dark forces, and within ourselves, or it could be outside. Just make sure you're stopping at things that are causing fear and battling it with love. Okay, self-love, love for others. Okay, really trying to program your conscious when it comes to taking care of yourself. And right now a lot of people are going through a lot of things, and everybody's in a different chapter. So just make sure you're reprogramming your conscious when it comes to self-love. And I'm not getting, it has to be love for others, especially if you're starting off within your your regimen, mind, body, spirit, soul, when it comes to self-love in your conscious. Okay. And then, you start getting advanced years later down the line, or maybe you may never even get to that side of, you know, as long as you're taking care of yourself, then you have an opportunity to create healthier choices for self, and then you will start to feel better about yourself, and others will either help assist you with that, or they'll notice, or they'll just be, cock blocking on that situation. So just make sure you're focusing on healthy choices, and that's just really what I'm getting. When it comes to hunger and strength, so hunger and strength, I'm getting ambition, motivation, inspiration, and determination, and illumination. So shedding the light on things that are giving you your strength, and the things that are not giving you strength. Make sure you're creating space for things that are just really robbing you of your strength, robbing you of your growth, robbing you, instilling pain. So affliction, self, that could be from self, or that can be from others, and causing a lot of frustration. So what I'm getting just with this whole reading, I just want to send a lot of love and healing, and mindfulness and awareness, and shed some light on, nobody's perfect. Continue to do the work, take baby steps. um, you can really take some time out for yourself when it comes to life. This is your timeline, this is your life path, and just really take some time with Most High and God and your spirit and your soul, and really just do some soul searching. And that's really what I'm getting when it comes to who do you want to be, what do you want to be, what do you want to do, what makes you happy, what doesn't. A lot of people are on that journey, including myself. So, like, it's nothing wrong with that. Um, let's see, is there anything else that I could do to close this message? So, when it comes to the love within self, and our Most High God, our mind, body, spirit, our Christ consciousness, our Creator, remind yourself that that love is eternal, right? So, this is like a little snail or something. So, yeah, just, I think it's a snail. I think it's a snail. If it's not, sorry, guys. But I feel like it goes with the message where, like, it's okay if you're moving as slow as a snail. You gotta remind yourself, like, love is self-love, and it's eternal, and it's eternity, and that is infinite. And the more you love yourself, then the more you will feel loved from Most High God, your Creator, and He will put the right people in the right situations in your path, and you will really, really, really be happy. Okay. And that is eternity. That is love, eternal love. Okay. So that's the message I have for today. My name is Zena. Let's see, 22 minutes. I didn't think it was going to be that long. Sorry, guys. So I hope that you have a beautiful weekend, and thank you for watching Zenagallery. Take care. Bye bye.